Hi ladies and gents, Pond here with another video for Rise of Empires, Ice and Fire. Thank you so much for your previous likes, comments and subscriptions to the channel. If you haven't subscribed already, why not click on that button and the ring of the bell so you can get notifications whenever I'm dropping content on the channel. And now onto the topic of this video. And yesterday we had Castle Era 2 officially start with the release of the 3 Specialization towers. Let's firstly look at what was covered in the mail from the devs. So we have New Era of Soldier 2.0. My lord, in order to boost the combat and defensive capabilities of the army, the Imperium Soldier Training Program will hereby be launched. The well-designed program will help you enhance your army's overall combat capabilities. As required by the training system, we need to first build several specialization towers. So we have one for Footmen, Archers and Cavalry. And these will have 4 specialization stones, which are named Special Training, Soldier Enhancement, Call of Glory, and Enhanced Tactics, respectively. The specialization stones can not only boost your might, resistance, and HP, but also enhance your soldiers' skills and combat capabilities on the battlefield and in seasons. So I'm thinking there could be similar elements to what we've seen in spec trees, where you get either enhanced chances for your skills, or you can get enhanced stats for hitting on tiles, for instance. So we'll have to see how that develops as we upgrade our towers. Only with specialization training and combat tactics can our Footmen, Cavalry and Archers beat all enemies on the battlefield. Couple of things to note: you must update your game to version 0.270 or later to access this, and this is available from S4 and above. So let's have a look first at our towers. So your towers, if you haven't built them already, they are in your build section in strategy. So you should just see 3 new buildings available to build from there. They do need some orichalcum and their normal resources to build them initially. There's only like a 2 or 3 hour build time once you're done. And these can be upgraded like other buildings. There are levels to them. If we click on the details, you can see on the right hand side the power increase is not great. It's only 5,000 or 6,000 each time, but it will help you get some points on building day if you're struggling to upgrade. You'll also notice there are only 12 levels to the building, so they're not linked to your castle level specifically. There's not 30 levels available, and these will increase if you do upgrade the building level. This will give you a 1% boost per level in your troop types, might and resistance in non-siege situations. So currently you can only get a maximum of 12%. It's not huge, but obviously for those top level players, it's every little bit helps. If we look at upgrading from level 1 to level 2, for instance, you need 260 orichalcum, some gold, marble and iron in the case of the cavalry tower. So that is the towers themselves. Let's now have a look inside at the sections in terms of unit specialty, because this is what you have on the right hand icon. So we've gone into archers, and you can see there's the archer training icon. Remember, they said there's these 4 stones and training is the first. So if we click on the middle icon for the training percentage completed, you'll see that you can get some buffs as you complete certain levels of training on this element. So 25%, your archer's resistance against enemy footmen increases by 3%. At 50% completion, your archer's resistance against enemy footmen increases by 3%. And then another 3% at 75%. And then once you've completed this 100%, archer's combat speed increased by 10. So if there's going to be more elements of this of increase in combat speed, that could be interesting, because obviously for archers, their combat speed is lower than cavalry, for instance. And if we quickly click on this icon on the stone on the bottom, there appears to be levels potentially available for this, and it says attack with courage. For every 25% troop power loss, there will be a 50% chance to increase your might by 50%, lasting 2 rounds. Currently it's locked, and you have to reach revival level 1 to have done that. So the first option available for us to unlock is this courage section, which for squads with archers, it will increase the might by 1%. you need some marble, some gold, and then this unit of consumable here at the top, which is something new. So if we go into our items, you might have seen over the previous weeks that on the hourly tasks, not on the hourly tasks, on the daily tasks, you have been getting some of these boxes, which are soldier virtue badges. They've also been available in that recent Chronicle event where you were completing tasks daily for a few days, and these were often in the rewards. Basically, this soldier virtue badge box gives you the chance to obtain randomly any of the 3 different virtue badges. So you can see we have a Cavalry virtue badge, Footman, and then the Archer's one to be used in your specialization towers. So I've got 2,120 left to unlock. So we're going to use all of them now to unlock all my badges. So I've ended up with a reasonable spread: 759 Footmen, 687 Cavalry, and 674 Archers. And if we just quickly go into the tasks, you can see on daily tasks, when you reach 260, for instance, you get 20 Soldiers Virtue badges. And when you reach 500, you get 40. You don't get any for 380. So that's 60 a day. Let's just go into Archers now and go into unit specialty. So now I've got my badges, I can upgrade this. So you can see that we have to learn it. And now once I've learnt, that's done. There was just the 1 level for that, and then we can go on to the next section, which is revival. And you can see for this, it's going to increase your HP by 1%. So that's a 1% increase pretty quickly. So let's just quickly go through and see how much more we can do. So then there's another courage level to increase your might. And we've done 25% now, so we've got that boost for against the Footmen. Now this is going to be defense. This is going to increase your resistance by 1%. And then we have Archer's base might increased again from 1% to 2%. Frenzy fighter. So that was 151 medals. And this, you can see, has actually 2 levels to the upgrade. You can see there's these 2 little diamond icons at the bottom showing that there's 2 levels. And it seems to be going in a circular motion across. So I can just unlock 1 more. And that's taken me already to 50% of the training. So there doesn't seem to be... It seems to be reasonably obtainable. This next section now, for the next point of defense, you need 93 virtue badges. So I should probably obtain those in the next couple of days, because I have 57 left. So there's quite a few upgrades that I've done already initially, and done 50% of the archer training. And if we just go into cavalry, let's have a look at that as well. So that increases might, same with HP. This one is going down might again, and this is giving you resistance against archers at 25, 50 and 75%, and it's also giving you combat speed increase. Frenzy fighter again. And then, yeah, so it seems to be the kind of same flow. Now this has a different skill attached to it once you've completed the basic node. So for cavalry, you have faltering. For every 25% troop power loss, 50% chance to steal 25% might from 1 random enemy squad lasting 2 rounds. So there's slight difference there. And finally, we've got footmen. And let's have a look at what this is going to do. It's going to most likely counter cavalry, and again, so it's improving your resistance against cavalry, and it's giving you extra combat speed as well. So I'm not sure how currently, where it's giving everyone extra combat speed, you're not changing, you're just maintaining the status quo with the different troop types in regards to combat speed, right? Let's just increase our base might. And am I going to get an extra one? Yes, I am. So with footmen, we can go on 1 more. So you've got this defense to increase resistance, and then the next one is going to increase your might, but I don't have enough resources now. and I've completed 58%. Now, and then for their skill, end of section skill, you've got for every 25% troop power loss, 50% chance to increase your resistance by 50%. Kind of makes sense as it's footmen. So those are the kind of first sections of the specialization towers. I would presume that you're going to have these 4 different banners that they've discussed, and you're going to hopefully have different types of skills in those other sections. So it's going to be interesting to see how this section of the game develops. Currently, I don't think there's any packs available for this. So again, I'm sure they will bring out packs in a week or so. But I did have a quick look in the store, gem store. I couldn't see any at this point. So it's something for you to accumulate. Obviously, the only thing is with the boxes giving you random one of the 3 virtue badges randomly, you can't specifically focus on a troop type. The one kind of bit of information that I had received from the developers, they gave me a day's notice that the towers were coming out, but they didn't give me access to the towers, so I didn't want to do a video without confirming to you what specifically was involved in it. But they did say that because archers have a relatively lower HP than footmen and cavalry, but a higher attack and defense, they said that maybe you should try to increase archer HP through the specialization tower, and this unit could become stronger than the other 2 units. So that is the kind of specific information they wanted to discuss about the specialization tower. So it's going to be interesting to see how this develops in the coming days and weeks in terms of can you choose specific virtue badges and how you want to develop your towers and the specs. There are, we've just had you've already got Ramses, you've already got Reaper and Warden with their top spec skins. So for the top level players, maybe it might be a consideration. There could be some good archer combos out there. Obviously, Boudica is an exclusive hero as well. She's an archer. So the devs seem to be really focusing on archers right now. But evidently, obviously, from what we've seen in the combos that everyone uses, it's still predominantly cavalry combos and your Aslan healer Reaver combo is still ruling the roost as well. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to do a follow-up video on the spec towers, but that is everything for now in terms of what I know. I'd be interested to hear your comments on it. How has any of you got further than what I did, 58% on any of the towers? It's yet another element of the game that we've got to complete. But it seems to be fairly open to everyone at the moment, so I'd be interested to hear your comments. And if you've liked this video, please do click on that like, and if you could please share this video and my channel in your alliance chat, province chat, and map chats, guild chats, and through Line, WhatsApp, Viber, Discord, whatever you use to communicate with your fellow players in the game, that would be very much appreciated. Just a quick note to say that tomorrow, on Friday the 14th of April, I will be doing a live stream from +18 to +21. I'm going to be letting people on the map, on my map, hit my castle. We can test out some combos, and then I'll be doing a full hour of Battlefield of Honor live with my usual group in my alliance, because we always do +20 battles on a Friday for Battlefield of Honor. So if you see in this video in the next 24 hours, hopefully you'll be able to catch that stream tomorrow night. That's it for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.